Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. Let's talk GameStop for a second, okay? So, I have a love-hate relationship with GameStop. I've got some friends that work at GameStop that look out, they understand. GameStop is a business. Now, I've had GameStop videos in the past. I try not to be super critical of them. I know it's popular to be critical of them. They're kind of a monopoly on game stores now, but the fan of video games in me is just happy that there's a game store. You know, a store where I could lay away games, essentially, even though that seems kind of unnecessary now. And why it's unnecessary to me, I'll talk about in another video, but what I wanted to talk about is the incident where we had a guy who purchased Fallout 76. Now, I'm not really a Fallout fan. I like how Fallout Boy looks, where he does his thumbs up, but not really into Fallout games. I know I'm ducking all your stones and unsubscribes right now, but it's not that I don't like it. I just haven't put time into playing it. I will get to that eventually. Maybe when I'm 76, I'll play the original Fallout 3. Not the New Vegas, but the original. Maybe the New Vegas is better. I don't know. I have both. But I will check that out and get through it. That's a highly rated game. But we're talking about Fallout 76, which is not doing so well. A lot of people don't like it. Matter of fact, there's a 46 gig update that essentially replaces the game almost, that you've got to download. It's like a patch. Because people don't like the game, I guess, you know, the creators are like, look, let's get something out here to quiet the masses. Now, what I did see was a nice, you know, helmet that some friends have that looks really cool. And the little, I guess, the gun, that looks cool. And maybe the Nuka-Cola, they're going to come out with some more of that. I know people were going bananas over that back in the day. It's really just soda that you could make on your own, but people were buying that and selling it online. I just wanted to have the bottle, and maybe it's cheap now, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. What we're talking about is this guy wanted to return the game. Now, GameStop, and here we're going to open up Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu to show you this, because I still got my receipt in there. Can't return anything to GameStop without a receipt, guys. You can't. They're not like Walmart where you don't have the receipt. Walmart gives you store credit. Matter of fact, they're not like Walmart where you can return something that you opened and get your full price back. No, that item becomes used and you, I think, take a discount. Now let's read this. Any product purchased between October 1st, 18th and 12/24 may be returned with receipt by January 15th. So you can return it, but the product must be in resale condition. Package for new product must be unopened. So it's not available for DLC or any of that stuff. So they'll accept returns for an unopened product. An open product they'll accept, but you get, you know, you don't get your full price back. Okay. Don't have a receipt, you're not in the best of luck, okay? So I just hold on to all my receipts to GameStop just out of that fear that I have a game I don't really like and I want to trade it in. They might give me pennies to the dollar on that game. You know, like I said, I just finished Knack not too long ago, first PS4 game. I'm not seeing anything back for that. But what kills me is not that I don't see so much back as much as they'll turn around and sell it for twice as much, you know. Don't tell me the game that I paid $50-$60 for is now $30, but then you got it on the shelf $54.99. I know you got to make your money, but that's an insult to me personally. I know you're a business, and some people choose not to shop at GameStop for that reason. This gentleman in particular was caught on video. Somebody did a World Star-like video where they got this guy saying, hey, I want my money back. And they're like, sir, you can't take it without a receipt. And he just goes, he just goes ballistic. I want to use a different word, but I'm trying not to curse for you advertisers. He goes ballistic and just starts uppercutting Shoryuken to some of the displays and knocking over $100 worth of displays and games and things like that. I said hundreds of dollars. Don't know if those things are broken or damaged, but a guy is seen walking in the store. Check out that video. He's seen walking in the store, and he's just like, I don't know if I should leave or stay, because these days you don't know who's going through what, and if that guy were to return with a weapon, you just don't know. You can't take that stuff for granted. But somebody who wanted their 15 minutes of fame recorded this, shows themselves reacting, and, you know, I guess they want to make sure, hey, you know that this is me. You know, I don't know why that's important, but it doesn't matter. Don't go doing this. As salty as you may feel about GameStop, understand the employees there are just doing their job, and they may not even agree with what GameStop's doing. GameStop is constantly going through changes. They're partnering with Amazon because people are buying games digitally or buying them online because they're cheaper than GameStop. GameStop is in the business for GameStop. Don't go thinking that you can take advantage of GameStop in any other way other than the used games. The used games, these companies don't see any resale value from, right? You buy a game from GameStop that's used, Nintendo doesn't get any money off of that. So that's how they're able to stay in business. But you renting the game, essentially, by buying it, a used game for, 7 days and returning it for full price, that's the only way you can really exploit that system there. But GameStop every blue moon has clearance items. You're going to find things you're not going to find anywhere else unless you're at like a thrift store or something like that. So don't be too mad at GameStop because they exist. That's why you're able to get deals at other places, right? If they were fair, then you wouldn't see games in the wild like you still do. You wouldn't see the prices on eBay being, more competitive to GameStop. Because if GameStop is selling the game or accepting the game used for $30, guess what? The game might be $32 online because they're accepting it from you. Let me rephrase that. If they're accepting the game from you for $30 that's used, they're still going to sell it for $54.99, right? But somebody on eBay is going to sell that game for $32. So that's a couple more dollars than what GameStop was offering, right? You might sell it for $35, hell, even $40. But that's still cheaper than $54.99, so check that out. So again, don't do that. Don't do what that guy did. Just walk away. NAC is going to make a pretty good coaster. They're not going to get that game back from me. I'd rather just, I don't know, just throw it away. I'd rather give it away, let somebody else rent it from me, borrow it from me, whatever. Stay tuned for the next video.